Where sand's going or the sand?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a hard one. Because the sand has more, right? So you think this one's going?
Let me see. I know my group me was acting up early. It's still in there. It just say conference championships.
You think this one's going because it has even more data?
Yeah, what'd you say, Joe?
You think the sand is going because it has more?
Well, you don't want to mix it too much, Joe, because then the color's gonna get messed up. Well,
I know. But it's not the battle.
hmm,
It's a battle.
that's all right.
So nothing bad could happen, right? What's the worst that can happen? Oh! Saw that, Bella?
Yes, I did.
He's trying to do a little dance. Then he fell over and he's almost dead. What do you think he's gonna do? Let's look there close my eyes. Oh. Oh no! He's dead! Oh. Oh man. That doesn't look like him anymore, right? He was
That
like
is
a
correct.
giant snake. He was huge, right? Boom! Bam! Yeah, that was cool. So we gotta take out the thing without mixing it. But how? I think these two should fight them instead, right?
Yes, sir.
Actually, first they gotta fight this one, right? Then it's gonna be their friend. And they should catch that one or this one. The think these two should catch this one. You think these two should capture this one. Which one, Dada? Think these
Mm,
two should capture this one or these two should capture this one?
I don't know. Well,
Which one?
I don't know.
Pick one. Which one?
I'll take the first one.
The blue one?
Yeah.
Okay. So they gotta catch it. But how do they do that, right? Well, first they gotta turn the put one, two, three, four, five, six. Six leaf patterns. Yeah. Yeah. I tried to bring them up. One, two,
She went to the
three,
store.
six. These leaf patterns, and then they captured it. But if they did this one, they need to do like 100. But that, that's only 10. That's sad, right? In order to do
13 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now a give right side. It's Gibson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Kaepernick now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but and it'll be third down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle, because it really stresses the safeties, and they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
Playing Trey.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is third and
ISI.
Play action. Now Kaepernick.
There we go. I was sitting on that, baby.
Defense was strong in coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
He held on to the ball right there.
Will go on offense. 1st and 10.
I'm going to let him call a fair catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carried out for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
When you go to it, when you go to the play, you just hold the circle, press and hold it. You switch
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll get that one to Taylor, complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, get there.
All the way down to about the 2. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Man, I needed that touchdown, man. I need 3 touchdowns with him to get his trait.
Blocking assignments, misdirections,
Man, that's supposed to have been
these
touchdown.
precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard, where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
They'll look to run.
Oh, wow. 2 of y'all right
go
there.
backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Jones. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Youngway Koo is set to kick off.
Here's Koo to kick it off. Returnable here for Davis. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Kaepernick eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
On play action, it's Kaepernick.
Come on, get there.
Drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
Get in there. Better get in there.
He was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jones. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. 7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
I forget. Like
looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, come on.
But it is intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff would be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
That was hard.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Ed sails over the end line.
Yeah. He just kind of threw it too under. He had more over the top. Like, I wish they brought it back.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Jones now throwing on first down.
Oh, my goodness.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st and 10, Taylor now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Back to catch that.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
What? Come on.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Off play action. Jones.
Put your hands up.
After Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Returnable here for Davis. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Again, it's Kaepernick. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Flush to his right.
Give me that. Let's go.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Monte Nicholson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
It's out there, intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you can tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run with Taylor.
Come on, I went straight up. Why am I juking going back?
After a gain of only a couple.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's time for him to go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18 and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
Crazy. I said that shit before he even went. I said if he ever go there, like they gonna be top 5
teammates and coaching staff. Make plays like that.
That's all they need. They got the score.
And
big
now
man.
This is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Nah, not yet.
They'll let Taylor try and run. They're going to keep it on the ground. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Keeps the score, Niners 12, Eagles 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Returnable here for Davis. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The last catch took them 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now what can they do on third? They'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to give this time to the tailback. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
Give me that. Let's go.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown.
Shit, right? You got to do that. You got to. As long as it's the computer, as long as that's a computer over top of you, they go in. But if it's a user, they're gonna keep coming.
This guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there. And he's able to put it through.
Gotta do that.
Makes the score Niners 19, Eagles 7.
Following the touchdown, here's
it's not as fluid on the 5. Probably got kicked. It said not tight or something.
Returnable here for Davis. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Philadelphia.
To throw, Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Yeah, you click it once, you're just gonna move whoever the nearest person.
Now Kaepernick. This complete left side.
Oh, there we go. There we go, baby.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
No, I love what you just said.
I think they're trying to say his forearm,
shifting or moving
worked.
before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Yeah, I think I
did. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Taking it right down Broadway.
Man, that's my fault.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Eagles. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Niners 19.
I knew it was coming.
14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That's my fault.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Let's go, baby!
Touchdown, San Francisco. Miles Boykin, 76 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Well, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
It tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Come on, pick that off.
Here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Kaepernick will try again on second down.
Oh, look at it. They made my man stop, huh?
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Looking long for his tight end read. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Kaepernick again. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
Let's go.
And it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt.
That's
and
why
in a big
I got
way.
all tall guys. That's why I made sure I got all tall guys. And got good
49er
jumping.
offense set to get this
Speed.
drive underway.
Actually, King my slowest one, but he leading the league.
Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
I'm going to tell you,
let's keep the ball,
I
keep
got
their
you.
offense on
Remind
the
me after this
sidelines,
game.
and let's close this one out.
You'll like it, too.
On first down, it's
Taylor.
Taylor.
Oh, my goodness. How
And
did
he
he get
slips
through
up
that? I
past the
love this
45 before being tackled. A gain of
got
10
no
and a
X factor
49er first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now the rookie runner from App State, it's Darrington Evans. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Able to find Waller. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
The play action set it up. That's mainly a run. Run formation.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
I think 6:30. So you go over at 6:30.
Now Jones off the play fake.
Oh, no.
Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Taylor. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They run once more with Taylor. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll come out in the pistol. On third down, here's Taylor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage.
Yes.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Koo just hit the field goal, now he kicks off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
I made it again now.
So the victory here for San Francisco.